Sir, in the last videos we covered very clearly what is abstraction, what is data hiding, encapsulation, tightly encapsulated class. These concepts always talks about one very important word, security. Clear, right? Sir, now the next thing what I have to talk, the most valuable important concept, inheritance. Remember this one. The most valuable important concept, inheritance, right? So the first point what you people should be aware, inheritance is also known as is a relationship. Regarding inheritance is also known as is a relationship. Okay. Next, main advantage of inheritance is, the biggest advantage of inheritance is code reusability. Regarding what is the biggest advantage of inheritance, right? Code reusability. Of course, I will explain with examples all these things, don't worry. Next, how to implement inheritance by using extends keyword, we can implement inheritance concept. Are you getting right? So inheritance, the thumb rules, only 3 points just I'm telling. What are the first ones are? Is a relationship. Inheritance is also known as is a relationship. The main advantage of inheritance is code reusability. Okay. Next, by using which keyword we can implement is a relationship. By using which keywords are? Extends. By using extends keyword, we can implement is a relationship. Up to this is the clear. Sir, what it means? You are telling some conclusions directly. Can you please explain with an example so that we will get much clarity like this, right? Sir, I will go for a small program. There you people are going to get several new things. Take a bit special case, sir. Here I am taking class P. Observe carefully, sir. Class P. Parent class I am taking. Assume class P. P class contain one method, public void M1. P class contain one method, public void M1, system.out.println, parent, like this I am taking, sir. Class P, public void M1, sir, SOP of parent, like this I am taking. Now, class C extends P, sir. Class C extends P, okay. Public void M2 method, public void M2 method, system.out.println, okay, child, like this I am taking, sir. Now, take very special care. This is the parent class, this is the child class, this is the parent method, child method. Now, my question is, how many methods parent has? Respond. How many methods parent has? Only one method. How many methods child has? How many methods child has? Two methods. Two methods. Whatever methods, whatever members available in the parent automatically should come to the child. Whatever members available to the parent automatically will come to the child. We are not required to redefine on the child class object. Happily you can call parent class methods also. This concept is nothing but inheritance. This concept is nothing but code reusability. Are you getting? Whatever members parent has, it may be variable, it may be a method. Whatever members parent has, by default available to the child class. This concept itself is nothing but inheritance concept. Any doubt, friends? Are you in the position to understand, right? Now child class contain how many methods? Child class contain how many methods? Two methods. M1 method and M2 method both. Now, sir, my requirement is, I am taking class test. Class test. Okay. Public static void main method. Public static void main method. String array args. String array args. Now, take very special case, sir. The most valuable point for the OCJA exam sake. Okay, here I am taking parent P is equal to new parent. I'm creating which class object? Parent class object. I'm creating which object? Parent class. Parent class reference, parent class object. Now on P, I'm calling M1 method. On P, I'm calling M1 method. On P, I'm calling M2 method. Can you please confirm? Is it valid or not? Hurry, respond. M1 method is available in the parent class, but M2 method is available in the child class. Whatever methods available, by default available to the child, but whatever methods available in the child class, by default not available to the parent. Regarding inheritance is always parent to child, not from child to parent. Remember this one. So on the parent reference, you can call any method available in the parent class, no problem at all. But sir, you can't call child specific method on the parent reference. Remember this one. By mistake, if you are trying to call, immediately error by default we are going to get. Sir, most valuable point for our certification, please make sure you should aware. On the parent reference, child specific method you can't call because child members are by default not available to the parent. Is it clear for all of it? Of course I will execute and I will show. Don't worry about that. Sir, this is the scenario 1. Do you want me to execute up to this? Just have a look once, sir. Now observe that the same example, class P, public void M1, class C extends P, public void M2, class test public static, parent P is equal to new parent P dot M1. Sir, up to P dot M1. Sir, P dot M1. M1 is a method available in which class? Parent class. Sir, on the parent reference, have you observed right? On the parent reference, the method available in the parent class, happily you can call, no problem at all. Now, let me execute this code. The code compiles fine. Let me execute. Happily, parent by default is the answer we are going to get. Okay, well. Now, on this P, I am calling M2 method. But M2 method available where? M2 method available where? In the child class. Regarding in the child class. So on the parent reference, child specific method you can't call, sir. By mistake, if you are trying to call, need not be method, even variables also. So on the parent reference, child specific methods, child specific variables you can't call. By mistake, if you are trying to call, immediately error we are going to get. Observe carefully, right? Observe a bit very carefully. Here I am taking Java C, test.java. Java here, have you observed? Cannot find a symbol. Sir, M2 method is not available for a type P. Are you getting? For a type P, M2 method is not available. Like that comparative method we are going to get. Sir, any doubt? Are you in the position to understand, right? So the first important conclusion, on the parent reference, child specific methods, child specific variables we can't call. Clear, right? Now the second case I am ready to explain. Suppose I'm taking child C is equal to new child. I'm taking child C is equal to new child C dot M1. Sir, on the child class reference, can I call parent class method? No problem. What is the problem? Parent class method by default available to the child. That's why acceptable. On C, I'm calling M2. On C, I'm calling M2. Sir, now, sir, these two things perfectly valid. So, on the child class reference, you can call methods available both in parent and child classes. Parent class methods by default available to the child, and the child methods are available anyway to the child. That's why on the child reference, you can call both the methods available in the parent class and in the child class. Clear, right? Now, have a look once, sir. I'm taking, sir, just let me remove this code. Now, child C is equal to new child. I'm taking C dot M1 method. C dot M1, C dot M2, like this, right? Okay. Happily, do you know, the code compiles fine, no problem at all. The code runs fine. Yes, parent and child by default we are going to get. Are you getting right? So on the child class reference, we can call the methods available in the parent class and the child class, no problem. Next, case 3, sir. Assume that very important. Do you know parent reference can be used to hold child class object? Polymorphism concept, there I will explain in detail. Parent reference can be used to hold child class object. Sir, parent P is equal to new child. Parent P is equal to new child. New child, like this I am taking, sir. Now, P dot M1, P dot M2, like this I am taking. Can you please tell which reference I am using? Parent reference. Which child class, which object I am taking? Child class object. Hurry, parent reference, child object. No problem. Parent reference can be used to hold child class object. Okay, well. Now P dot M1, P dot M2. What is the answer? Valid or not? Valid or not? Parent reference, parent class method, no problem at all. Parent reference, child specific method. Even though object is the child class object, compiler never going to worry about runtime object. Boss, you are calling M2 and P. P is what type? P type. For the P type, M2 method is not available. Immediately, error we are going to get, sir. So, very important point. Parent reference can be used to hold child class object, but by using that reference, we can't call child specific methods. By mistake, if you are trying to call child specific method, immediately error by default you are going to get. Everyone can able to understand, right? So then what is the advantage? Polymorphism advantage is there. There next while talking polymorphism I will explain, sir. Now have a look once, sir. Here I am taking, sir, just a parent reference but a child object. Parent reference but child class object. P dot M1, P dot M2. Sir, P dot M1 up to that acceptable. Have you observed? P dot M1, the code compiles fine, the code runs fine. What the answer we are going to get, sir? Parent. But P dot M2 immediately compatible error we are going to get, sir. Have you observed, right? Immediately error we are going to get. M2 is not available for the P type. So parent reference can be used to hold child class object, but by using that reference, we can't call child specific methods. We can call only the methods available in parent class. Clear, right? Okay, well. So now, last case. Case 1, case 2, case 3, last one, sir. Case 4. Very simple. What is this line? Can you please read once? Parent P is equal to new child. Parent P is equal to new child. Sir, now I am taking child C is equal to new parent. Are you getting? Child C is equal to new parent. Child reference I am using to hold parent object. Child reference I am using to hold parent object. By mistake, if you are trying to do, immediately compatible error you are going to get. Sir, parent reference can be used to hold child object, but child reference cannot be used to hold parent object. Please make sure you should aware all these loopholes. Let me repeat again. Let me show this one practically here. So I am taking parent P is equal to new child. No problem, sir. This one is acceptable. Parent reference can be used to hold child class object. Acceptable, right? Now let me compile. Yes, perfectly valid. We never going to face any problem, right? Now I am taking child C is equal to new parent. Child C is equal to new parent. I am taking immediately error by default you are going to get, sir. Can you please spell out? What is that error? Incompatible types. P cannot be converted to C. Are you getting incompatible types? P cannot be converted to C. This is the error by default you are going to get. Any doubt? Friends, are you in the position to understand, right? So these are the things you should aware. Let me repeat. Sir, first point number 1. Whatever methods available in the parent class, by default available to the child class. But whatever methods available in the child class, by default not available to the parent. On the parent reference, child specific methods you can't call. But on the child reference, you can call both methods available in the parent and child classes. Parent reference can be used to hold child object, but by using that reference, only the methods available in the parent class you can call. Child specific methods we can't call. Are you getting? Next, a parent reference can be used to hold child object, but child reference cannot be used to hold parent object. That's it, sir. This is just the important points about the inheritance, what you should aware. Sir, in the last videos we covered what is inheritance, what are various rules are there related to inheritance, and even we covered one practice bit also. Sir, now I will explain in reality what is the advantage of inheritance concept. Sir, in reality where we can use what the real advantage, I will explain with a small case study. Without inheritance, with inheritance, then you people can able to see very clearly the power of inheritance, right? Now, have a look once, sir. Sir, without inheritance, I don't know about the inheritance concept. Sir, without inheritance, sir, here I want to develop a loan module. Regarding a loan module I want to develop. In the loan, how many types of loans are possible? Housing loan, personal loan, vehicle loan, like I want to develop one loan module. There I require to handle 3 types of loans: housing loan, vehicle loan, and then personal loan. Now observe that I'm taking here class housing loan I'm taking, sir. Assume that home loan or housing loan, assume. Sir, now this housing loan related 300 methods are there. Housing loan related 300 methods are there, sir. Okay, well. Similarly, class, okay, personal loan I'm taking. Class, personal loan. Related to personal loan also, another 300 methods are there. I wrote all those things in this. Now, there is a class vehicle loan, vehicle car loan or bike loan, vehicle loan is there. So, this vehicle loan also require 300 methods are there, sir. Can you please tell how many types of loans I am handling? 3 types of loans, sir. One is housing loan, personal loan, and then what? Vehicle loan. How many methods I implemented? Total how many methods I implemented, sir? 900 methods I implemented. Are you getting? Total how many methods I implemented? 900 methods I implemented. Assume that 90 hours development time I spend to develop this loan module. Assume just what we call tentative values, not be exact values, right? So that's all. This is the module, whatever I implemented, right? I called one expert person. Ray, I wrote loan module. Sir, I wrote loan module. Can you please have a look once like this? I showed this code to that expert person. Immediately, first question that person asked, Durga, do you know inheritance concept? Do you know inheritance concept? Sir, I don't know about that. That's why this much code you wrote. That's why this much time you took. Okay. So this is, if you are going to use inheritance concept, this lengthy code you are not required to write. This huge time you are not required to spend to develop the code. Like this that person told. Sir, can you please guide me? How to use inheritance concept for this requirement? Like this I asked, sir. Same scenario with the inheritance. Same scenario I have to go for with the inheritance concept. Now very simple, sir. With the inheritance concept, the same scenario I want to explain. Then he asked, Durga, here 300 methods you wrote, here also 300 methods, here also 300 methods. Total how many methods you wrote? 900. Now my question is, sir, anyway all these are same loan only, loan type only. Maybe vehicle loan, housing loan, personal loan types may be different, but at the end, All these classes talks about loan only. Do you have any common methods here or here and here? Then he asked. Then I told, sir, 250 methods are common. 250 methods are common. Array, if several classes contain same methods, why you wrote here those 250 again, unnecessary. Do you know, sir, code duplication, redundancy, length of the code is going to increase like he told. Then to resolve that inheritance concept, sir, which common code is there? Separate those common methods into a separate class. So write a class named with the loan. Are you getting? Write a class named with the loan. How many common methods are there, sir? 250 common methods are there. Are you getting? How many common methods are there, sir? 250 common methods are there. Okay, now do you know, sir, these 250 common methods by default going to come for every child, no problem at all. Now class home loan extends loan. Sir, whenever we are taking extends loan, are you getting? Whenever we are taking extends loan, automatically all these 250 methods by default are going to come, sir. We are not required to rewrite. Automatically these are coming. Now the remaining 50 H loan specific methods you have to write. Are you getting? 50 H loan specific methods we have to write here. Yes, sir, that's all. Write the common methods in the parent and the child specific methods only in the child class. Okay, housing loan completed. Now what is the next one? Class P loan extends loan. Class P loan extends loan like here, sir, these 250 automatically will come because from the parent, but only 50 P loan specific methods I have to write. Are you getting? 50 P loan personal loan specific methods I have to write. P loan specific methods I have to write. Observe very carefully, sir. Okay, like similarly, what is the next one, sir? Class, okay, sir, H loan, P loan, but the last one, sir, vehicle loan extends loan. Are you getting? Vehicle loan extends loan. Now we have to take care about 50 V loan specific methods. 50 V loan specific methods like this. Now terminology is very clear for you people, right? Not required to keep much explanation about this one. Can you please tell the most common methods? Okay, I wrote inside parent class. Sir, this is called parent class. Are you getting? It is called parent class. And whenever we are extending this class, automatically these methods by default available to the child. We are not required to rewrite. Next, only child specific methods we have to write. Now, can you please tell how many methods total we wrote? 250 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 is nothing but total how many methods, right? Just 400 methods only we wrote. Assume just 40 hours of development time is required. Are you getting? But earlier, without inheritance concept, how much time I spent? How many methods I wrote without inheritance? 900 methods I wrote, 90 hours time I spent. But now with inheritance, only 400 methods and 40 hours of time. That is the power of inheritance concept. Code reusability, concise code, lesser code, automatically we can able to reduce development time also. Is it clear for all of you, right? So beautiful case study to understand without inheritance, with inheritance, observe that, right? Sir, I have one small doubt. In the parent class, which methods we have to write? In the parent class, which methods we have to write? The most common methods, which are common for all child classes, such type of common methods we have to write inside parent class. Next, in the child class, which methods I have to write? Child specific methods, the methods which are applicable only for that particular child, only for that particular child, those methods we have to write inside child class. Clear, right? So what is the advantage of inheritance concept? Code reusability, we can reduce development time, like there are multiple advantages are there. Clear up to this? Sir, it's very clear what is the power of inheritance with a small case study, sir. Now, do you know the total Java API, the total Java API classes are implemented based on inheritance only. Sir, where is the proof? How you can conclude it is? Just observe. Sir, do you know what is the super class for all Java classes? Which class access root for all Java classes? Object class. You know, sir, now object. For the object, there are several child classes are there, sir. String class is one child. Next, and after that, string buffer is one child. String buffer is one child. Next, and after that, number is another child. Math is another child. Next, exception. Sir, do you know? Here there is a throwable is one child. Throwable is one child. ... For the throwable, there are again two child classes are there, sir. What the first one? Exception. Second one? Error. For the exception, anyway, there are several child classes are there. Runtime exception, IO exception, runtime exception, IO exception, like that, right? Next, under runtime exception, again, there are several child classes, arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, ... like. Sir, even under error also, VM error, regarding virtual machine error, sir, here, out of memory error, stack overflow error, like there are multiple things are there. Now observe, take very special care, sir. Very important question for the interview room. Which class acts as root for all Java classes? Can you please tell which one is the correct answer? Which class acts as root for all Java classes? Object. Okay, well, object class. Which class acts as root for Java exception hierarchy? That is our exception handling is the next concept there I will explain. But anyway, which class acts as root for Java exception hierarchy? Okay, throwable class. Because all exceptions, errors under throwable only. Okay, well. Now my question is, almost around 4,300 classes are there, sir. 4,300 plus classes are there as per Java 9 version. Now, do you know, all these classes are developed based on inheritance concept only. Okay, well, now, very important point. Take a bit special care about this one. Sir, how you can conclude these things are developed based on inheritance? Okay, because parent to child, you can able to see, sir. Now, the same concept in reverse, person may ask, Array, why throwable acts as a root for all exceptions and errors? Why object class acts as root for all Java classes? Why it is the root? Why this is the root? Like that may be a chance. Maybe a chance to ask. Now take bit special care. Do you know? For all exceptions, it may be runtime exception, IO exception, SQL exception, like for all exception classes, the most commonly required methods defined inside exception class. Remember that. So for all exceptions in Java exception, the most commonly defined methods defined inside exception class, and for all these things, these methods are required. That's why exception class acts as the parent for all Java exceptions. Observe very carefully, sir, because parent contain common methods, child contain specific method, child required parent methods. That's why, so all these are child of exception, because exception class contain most common methods which are required for any type of exception, right? Similarly, sir, for any type of error, the most commonly defined methods are defined inside error class. Are you getting inside error class, right? Okay, the most commonly required methods are defined inside error class. That's why error class acts as a parent for all errors. Like next, whether it is exception, whether it is error. For any exception or error, the most commonly required methods, sir, the most commonly required methods, whether it is exception or whether it is error, those commonly required methods are available inside the throwable class. Are you getting? That's why throwable class methods are required for all exceptions, for all errors. So when these methods are available, if it is the parent, are you getting right? Because it contains common methods. That's why. So throwable class contain the most common methods which are required for all exceptions and errors. That's why throwable class acts as root for Java exception hierarchy. Clear, right? Sir, similarly, sir, it may be string class, it may be string buffer class, it may be number class or math class, it may be sir, customer class, it may be student class, like this. Now, for any Java class, the most commonly required methods are available, are defined inside a separate class. Sir, for all Java classes, what commonly required methods are defined inside a separate class? That separate class is nothing but object class. Remember that, sir. So object class contain the most commonly required methods which are applicable for any Java object. Okay, well, sir, once these methods required for every Java class, sir, how I can make these methods available for all Java classes if I can make this class as parent class? Are you getting? If it's the parent class, automatically parent class methods by default available for all child classes. That's why please make sure this class itself is nothing but acts as root for Java classes. Sir, are you able to understand? Because object class, only 2 points you should aware. What object class contain? Object class contain the most commonly required method for all Java classes, for all Java objects. So when these methods by default available for all Java classes, if it is the root, automatically root methods by default available for every child. That is the reason why object class acts as root for all Java classes, because object class methods are required for all Java classes. Clear for all of you? Sir, let me compare. I have object is there, I have string is there. Listen carefully, sir. I have object class is there, I have string class is there. Sir, now object class contain several methods. ToString method, hash code method, equals method, like ToString method. Okay, equals method, like there are several methods are there. These methods required for all Java classes. Are you getting? For all? It may be student, it may be customer, it may be string, it may be string buffer. These methods are required. But string class contain, assume that length method is there, sir. How many characters present inside string? This length method required only for the string, but not for student, but not for customer, but not for dog. That's why. So this is not parent. This is the parent for all Java classes. Are you able to understand, right? So why object class acts as a root for all Java classes? Because it contains the most commonly required method for all Java classes. So if it is the root, automatically these methods by default available for all Java classes. That is the internal reason why this object class acts as a root for all Java classes. Everyone can able to understand, right? Suppose just observe, do you know how many methods are there inside the object class? 11 methods are there, sir. 11 methods are there. Okay. These 11 methods, how many times I have to write? Only once. Are you getting? How many times I require to write? Only once in the object. Automatically, for all Java classes, we are not required to rewrite, by default available. How many Java classes are there? 4,300 plus predefined classes are there. So 4,300 plus times we can use already existing method. We are not required to rewrite. Assume that inheritance concept is not there in Java. Assume inheritance concept is not there in Java, sir. No inheritance. Then How many times I have to write these 11 methods? In every Java class, I have to write these 11 methods. Then automatically, how much length of the API, how much API development time is going to require? Observe that. That's why beautiful concept in object-oriented programming is inheritance concept. So biggest advantage, write once in the parent, automatically available to the child. We are not required to rewrite. Code reusability is the biggest advantage of inheritance concept. Clear, right? The next thing what I have to explain, sir, what are various types of inheritances are possible? Are you getting? What are various types of inheritance? In Java, which type of inheritances are supported? Okay, just sometimes you may heard multiple inheritance is not supported, hybrid inheritance is not supported. Somewhere you may heard. First, what are various types of inheritances are possible, right? So the first simplest type of inheritance is single inheritance. Are you getting right? What is this one, sir? Single inheritance. What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of single inheritance, right? Suppose I have class A is there, sir. Okay, class A. I want to extend, sir, this class A with the class B. Observe that carefully, sir. Class A, sir, extended by class B. So, one child class, one parent class. How many parent classes are there? Only one parent, one child class. If a single class extend single parent class, if a single child class extend single parent class, this type of inheritance is called single inheritance. Are you getting? Single child, single parent. This type of inheritance is called single inheritance. So happily, almost all programming languages, almost all object-oriented programming languages provided support for this. Don't worry about that. Even your Java also. If you want to code for this, yes, class B extends A. Are you getting right? Already class A is there. How you can write, sir? Class B extends A. Then automatically B is the child class of A. This is the corresponding code, right? Okay. I hope everyone can able to understand what is single inheritance. Single child class, single parent class. This type of inheritance is called single inheritance. Java provides support for this type of inheritance. Don't worry about that. Next, second one, sir. A bit dangerous, man. A bit dangerous. More concentration must be required. After completing these types of inheritance, there we will discuss separately this concept. But anyway, just a very basic idea purpose. Second type of inheritance is multiple inheritance. Are you getting right? What is the second one, sir? Multiple inheritance. Sir, which are multiple? Parents are multiple or childs are multiple, sir? Parent classes are multiple. Such type of inheritance is called multiple inheritance. As a diagrammatic way, assume that class A is there, class B, sir. Class A and class B is there. Now I have class C is there, sir. Have you observed? Class C is there. Now C is a child class of A, C is a child class of B. Sir, this is the child class. How many child classes are there? Only one. The process of extending more than one parent class at a time, more than one parent class at a time. Such type of inheritance is by default considered as multiple inheritance. Is it clear for all of you, right? Sir, unfortunately, Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance. Okay? Why Java won't provide support? That thing I'm going to discuss. But in interfaces, it is possible. But as separately, we are going to discuss at code level. Just aware what is the meaning of multiple inheritance. Sir, a single class extend multiple parent classes at a time. This type of inheritance is called multiple inheritance. Any doubt? Are you in a position to understand? Sir, single, only single parent. Sir, multiple parents. Next, multi-level inheritance. What is the third one, sir? Multi-level inheritance. Observe that very carefully, sir. What is the meaning of multi-level? Multiple levels. Okay. Here, class A, class B, class C. Are you getting class A, class B, class C? Observe. Class C is the child class of B, B is the child class of A. Whatever methods available inside A, automatically available to B, because we are not required to redefine. Class B, whatever methods available inside A class, B class, by default available to the C class. This type of inheritance is nothing but multi-level inheritance. Best example, coding level, right? Sorry, I have class A is there. Are you getting? Class B extends A. Class B extends A. I'm taking, sir. Class C extends class C extends B. Okay, like this. So all properties present inside class A by default available to class B. All properties present inside class A and B by default available to the class C. This type of inheritance is nothing but multi-level inheritance. Perfectly, this type of inheritance is valid, applicable in Java, no problem at all. Clear for all of that? Sir, best example, if you consider Amitabh Bachchan. Are you getting right? If you consider Amitabh Bachchan, right? Big B, everyone can wear in India, sir. Amitabh Bachchan. So, Amitabh Bachchan, next level, Abhishek Bachchan. Next level, Abhishek Bachchan, right? Sir, next level, assume that some Chota Bachchan. Assume that some Chota Bachchan like this, right? So whatever fame Amitabh has by default available to the Abhishek. Are you getting right? Abhishek, by default available to the Abhishek. Sir, Abhishek, we are not required to redefine anywhere. Okay? This person is the son of Amitabh. Next, tomorrow, sir, if this Chota Bachchan is going to come, then the properties of Amitabh, the properties of Abhishek by default available to this person, right? So, child is the most luckiest person because parent properties, parent assets, parent whatever property parent has by default automatically available to the child class. Is it clear for all of you? This type of inheritance is nothing but what? Multi-level inheritance. So, first one I covered, single inheritance. Second one we discuss multiple inheritance. Third one we discuss multi-level inheritance. Sir, single and multi-level supported in Java, but multiple inheritance is not supported in Java, sir. By mistake, if I can take class C extends A comma B. If I can take class C extends A comma B, compiler will give left and right. Remember, compiler will give left and right. Comparative method we are going to get. Why this problem? That part we are going to discuss in the next video somewhere in detail. Clear? Sir, up to this we covered three types of inheritances: single, multi-level and multiple. These are three inheritances, right? Now the fourth one we have hierarchical inheritance. Are you getting? What is that, sir? Hierarchical inheritance. What it means? What it means? It is a counterpart of multiple inheritance. In the case of multiple inheritance, how many parent classes are there? A, B, sir, both like this. Multiple parents are available, one child. This is nothing but multiple. But what is hierarchical, sir? Reverse. A single class from a single class, we are going to extend multiple child classes. Class B, class C, and then class D. Are you getting? So from a single parent class, we are creating how many child classes, right? Multiple child classes. This type of inheritance is nothing but what? Hierarchical inheritance. Are you getting? Class B extends class A. Class C extends class A. Class D extends class A. Perfectly it is possible. It is the reverse of multiple inheritance. But hierarchical inheritance supported by Java or not? Why not? Why not? Happily Java can provide support, sir. If you want corresponding coding, just observe that. Observe that class A is there. Okay, class A is there. Now class B extends A. Are you getting? Class B extends A. Similarly, class C extends A. Are you getting? Class C extends A. Next, class D extends A. Class D extends A. Sir, all these classes are extending same class. This type of inheritance is nothing but hierarchical inheritance. It is something like single inheritance only. A group of single inheritances is by default considered as hierarchical inheritance. Everyone can able to understand? Next one, sir. What is the next cinema? The fifth type of inheritance, right? Very important, hybrid inheritance. Are you getting what is the fifth one, sir? Hybrid inheritance. Can you spell out what is the meaning of hybrid? Hybrids are mixed. Group is by default considered as hybrid. If we are using multiple types of inheritances simultaneously, sir, I'm using hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance, like a group of inheritances. If you are using simultaneously, such type of thing is by default considered as hybrid inheritance. Best example, sir, what is the hybrid inheritance? Observe that. Observe a bit very carefully. A, sir. A, B. Next C, I'm taking A, B, C. Next D, I'm taking. Next E, I'm taking, sir. Just F, I'm taking. Observe this. This is the hierarchy, sir. This one itself is the hierarchy. Hierarchy, assume that. Sir, this is an example for, it is itself is an example for my hybrid inheritance, right? How you can conclude it is the hybrid inheritance? Sir, here single inheritance is there. Next here, multi-level inheritance is there. Are you getting? This one itself is the single, sir. This one itself is multi-level inheritance. Next, from the same child, from the same parent, two child classes we are defining. This one is by default considered hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance. Are you getting? From multiple parents, we are defining single child class. This one is nothing but multiple inheritance. Are you getting? Multiple inheritance, right? So if we are using different types of inheritance simultaneously, this type of concept is nothing but what? Hybrid inheritance. But in Java, hybrid inheritance concept is not supported because multiple inheritance is not supported by Java. Clear for all of you, right? So these are various types of inheritances what are possible in Java. Sir, can you spell out what the first one? Single. Next one, multiple. Next multi-level. Next one, hierarchical. Next one, sir, hybrid. Sir, which types of inheritances are not supported by Java? Two types. What is the multiple inheritance? Second one, sir, hybrid inheritance. These two things are not supported by Java in classes, but in interfaces possible, no problem. We will discuss in detail. Up to this is the clear types of inheritances in Java. Sir, in the last videos we covered what are various types of inheritance are there. Single inheritance, next multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance. But sir, Java won't provide support for two types of inheritances. What is the first one, sir? Multiple inheritance. Next and after that, hybrid inheritance. These two things are not supported. Clearly, I explained. Sir, now the next point what I have to talk, the most dangerous point, take a bit special care, multiple inheritance. Okay. Sir, in Java, multiple inheritance concept is not supported. You can't extend more than one class simultaneously. By mistake, if you are taking class C, extends P comma P1 comma P2, immediately comparative method you are going to get, sir. Sir, now what is the reason? Why? What is the internal reason for that? Very simple, sir. Assume this is the parent 1. Sir, this is the parent 2, like this. Now I am taking C, sir. Now see, if C extends P1 and P2, sir, I am taking class C extends P1 and P2. If I can take like this, immediately comparative method we will get. Compiler will give left and right. Are getting comparative method we will get. Sir, now what is the reason? Why Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance? What is the reason for that? Very simple, sir. Suppose assume this parent class contain M1 method. M1 method is there, sir. M1 method is there. This P2 also contain M1 method is there, sir. M1 method is there. Sir, whatever parent has by default available to the child through inheritance concept. Now, from this P1, one M1 is coming. From this P2, one M1 is coming. Sir, on C object, if any person calling M1 method, on C, if any person calling M1, which M1 method has to execute? Either from parent 1 M1 or from parent 2 M2. So, there is no way to resolve this one. Are you getting? There may be a chance of ambiguity problem, which M1 has to execute. My compiler or my JVM is always in the trouble. That's why, sorry man, because of this ambiguity problem, yes, it's not possible to extend more than one class simultaneously. Sir, why Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance? Sir, this is the reason. Okay, so this parent and both parent, more than one parent, both parent classes contain same method, then on the child, if I am calling that method, which M1 method has to come, there is no way to resolve. That's why Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance. Sir, do you know this is a problem? Some people may use diamond access problem. Are you getting? Diamond access problem. Some people may use the word. Have you observed, right? Something like diamond style. Something like a diamond style. Diamond access problem. Or some people may use the word ambiguity problem. Are you getting? Ambiguity problem, right? So, because of this problem, Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance. Is it clear for all of you, right? Okay, well, sir, now let me execute this code. Is it really error or not? I will show, sir. Observe that a bit carefully. Here, I'm just taking class P1 class contain M1 method. Class P2 class also contain M1 method, right? Are you getting M1? Like this class C extends P1 comma P2 I am taking, sir. Even whether these methods are available or not available, so you can't extend, a Java class can't extend more than one class immediately comparative method by default you are going to get. Are you getting? Sir, let me compile this code. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. Here Java C dot Java, because I saved this code, yeah, C dot Java. Have you observed? Immediately comparative method you are going to get, sir. Sir, class C extends P1. Immediately I am expecting curly brace, but not another class. Are you getting? Curly brace expected, but not another class. That's why. So Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance because of diamond access problem or because of ambiguity problem. Okay, like this. But now in interfaces, Java provides support for multiple inheritance, man. In interfaces, it's always possible. Sir, how, sir? In classes, it's not possible. But in interfaces, how multiple inheritance is supported? Why this ambiguity problem is not going to come? Just observe a bit very carefully about this one, sir. Suppose assume that if the interface, parent interface 1. Regarding this one is assume that parent interface 1, parent interface 2, parent interface 1, parent interface 2. This is the child interface. Are you getting? Itself is child interface, right? Now, anyway, interface method having only declaration but not implementation. Regarding interface methods having only declaration but not implementation. Every method present inside interface is always public and abstract, whether we are declaring or not. That's why only declaration but not implementation. What about default method? That part we are going to take care. Don't worry, first observe. Sir, here M1 method is there, only declaration but not implementation. Here also M1 method is there, only declaration but not implementation. So this M1 declaration should come here. The person who is going to implement this child interface, that person is called, assume that implementation class. Implementation class. This implementation class is the responsible to provide implementation for M1 method. Are you getting? Now, on the interface, no one is going to call M1. Everyone can call M1 on the implementation class object only. That's why even multiple method declarations are available, but implementation is always, how many implementations are there? Only one implementation. That's why, where is the question of ambiguity problem? Assume that it is the test class. Implementation class is the test class. Now, do you know, parent 1 P1 is equal to new test. Parent 1 P1 is equal to new test. P1.M1, which method is going to come? This implementation method only. Whether we are using parent 1, parent 2 or child interface reference, any reference you can use, but always which method is going to come? Only this method will come. Means that even multiple method declarations are available, but implementation is always what? Only one implementation, unique implementation. That's why there is no chance of ambiguity problem in the case of interfaces. Clear for all of you, right? So an interface can and multiple interfaces simultaneously, but a class can't extend multiple interfaces, right? So same example, if I will go for interface, then it will be accepted. Observe that this example is what? Class. Regarding this one is class P1, class P2, and then class C. So compiler gave left and right. But if I replace this class with the interface terminology, acceptable. Observe that here I'm taking here instead of class interface. Regarding, so I don't want to take the class, right? Just I'm taking interface. Next interface C. Interface C extends P1 comma P2. So an interface can extend any number of interfaces simultaneously. Earlier we got error, but now the same example, happily the code is going to compile. That's why, so Java provides support for multiple inheritance. Regarding Java provides support for multiple inheritance in interfaces, but not in classes. Clear, right? So what is the reason? Ambiguity problem, diamond access problem, because of that. Next, why this problem only in classes but not in interfaces? Because in classes multiple method implementations are there. Which method I have to execute? That's why the problem is going to come. But in interfaces only declarations are available but not implementation. That's why there is no such type of problem in interfaces, right? Then immediately you may ask, sir, in interfaces from 1.8 version onwards, we can take default methods also. Yes, we can take default methods also. Because of default methods, maybe a chance, is there any ambiguity problem in interfaces, right? No such type of problem. Okay, even in default methods also, the methods which are having implementation, we never going to get ambiguity problem. In the case of interfaces, there is some way to solve that. In default methods and static method, there I will discuss this point with example. Don't worry about that. Clear for all of you, right? Very, very important for the interview room. Please make sure you should aware. Sir, now I hope you people have clear clarity about multiple inheritance. Sir, Java by default provide support for multiple inheritance or not? No. Interfaces is a special concept, but by default Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance. But what about Python? Just for your knowledge sake, awareness purpose, I want to tell matter of few minutes. I'm not going to waste your valuable time. Just aware the point, right? In Python object-oriented programming, inheritance concept, multiple inheritance concept is supported, sir. What is the way? Just how this ambiguity problem will be solved. Observe that. Here I am taking class. Observe very carefully because you people may not aware Python. Just the basic idea purpose. Let me take class P1. Here public void m1 system.out.println P1 method. Sir, you are telling Python, you are writing Java code. Sir, it is Java code only but not Python. First write Java code, then I will simulate Python code. What is the second one? Class P2, okay, parent 2. Now public void m1 method, m1 system.out.println. Sir, P2 method like this I have. Are you getting P2 method like this? Now class C extends P1 comma P2. Immediately compiler will give left and right. What will happen, sir? Immediately compile time error. By default you are going to get, sir, immediately problem. But now if you consider same scenario with respect to Python. So how to write class P with M1 method? What is the Python style? Observe that. Here I am taking class P1. There curly braces, such type of terminology not there. Okay, class P1 like this. Next, sir, method I want to write. Here how you wrote public void M1, but there we have to write def m1 of self. Def m1 of self. Self I am taking. Def m1 of self. Don't worry about self. What is self and so on? Self is current object reference variable. Just like this in Java, here self we are going to use. Now here just print P1 method. Okay, that's all. So why I am telling, sir, this one first. Now this is equivalent Python code is, this is the class P. Are you getting? P class contain M1 method, right? Similarly, class P2 def m1 method, same m1 method, of course, of self print of P2 method like this I am taking, sir. Yes, second class also completed. Here semicolon story is also not required. Class P2 m1 method like P1 contain m1, P2 also contain m1. Now I am ready to create child class. Sir, how you can create child class in Java? Class C extends P1 comma P2. Are you getting? Class C extends P1 comma P2. Class C, which is the child of P1 comma P2. Oh, within bracket you have to take parent classes. Sir, what is the first parent I am taking? P1. What is the second parent I am taking? P2. Okay, well, I don't want to take any code in the child class. Empty, sir. Just like a curly brace open and close, empty. Sir, that's all. 3 classes completed. P1, P2, and then C. Sir, here P1 is the first parent, P2, next and after that C, like this we have. Okay, now my target is, observe very, very carefully about this one. Now my target is, let me create C class object. How to create C class objects? C is like this. That's all. New keyword, such type of thing is not there in Python. C, that's all. C, that's it. C object got created. If I call c.m1, which m1 method has to come? Can you please tell? One m1 method is coming from P1, m1 method is coming from P2. Which m1 method is going to come? In Java, there is no way to solve this problem. That's why Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance. But in Python, this problem will be solved in very beautiful way. In what way the problem will be solved is very simple, sir. While declaring parent classes, in which order we took, sir? First P1 and then P2. Are you getting? First P1 and then P2. while resolving methods, first priority will goes to P1. If P1 doesn't contain that method, then only P2. Are you getting right? So in parent classes, in which order we declared, based on that, the corresponding method will come. So P1 already contained, then it never going to search for P2, directly P1 method will come. P1 method means, sir, P1. This is the answer, by default we are going to get. Everyone can aware? Suppose, if I interchange the order, something like class C, P2, comma P1. P2, comma P1. First, which class we took? Which parent class we took? P2. Then, which method will come, sir? Sir, P2 method is going to get in the chance. Because, so in which order parent classes are declared, based on that, the corresponding method is going to execute. Is it clear? So in Python, how beautiful multiple inheritance problem solved, but in Java, there is no way to solve this problem, man. So maybe in the Java 15th version, Java 16th version, Java people may tell, Java will provide support for multiple inheritance, because based on the order of parents declaration, sometimes maybe in the future versions you can expect, but as of now, Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance with respect to classes. Clear, right? Sir, do you want me to execute this code? Python code. Do you want me to execute this code? Yes, I'm expert in Python also. Don't worry. Sir, let me write the code. Here just very simple, sir. Very simple I'm taking. This is, sir, class P1. Class P1. DEF M1 method I'm taking. Self, sir, now print P1 method. Like this I'm taking, sir, print of P1 method. That's all. This is the first class, right? Sir, like this, right? Sir, similarly, like this I'm taking class P2, sir. Class P2, sir, here also M1, P2 method like this. Now, I have to take class C, which is the child of P1, comma P2. And this child class not having any job. Okay. I want to create child class object C. Either this is called in Python, this is the object creation. Remember this one. This is called object creation, right? Now I'm calling M1. Are you getting? C dot M1 method. I'm calling C dot M1 method, and I saved this code as test.py. Python code we are going to write, sir, with the py, like this, right? Test.py, like. Now I want to run this code. Here compilation, such type of thing is not there. Directly you can run py test.py. Py test.py. Have you observed, right? P1 method is coming. P1 method is coming as the output. The method from P1 class is coming, sir. So because first you declared P1, that's why. If I change the order, P2 comma P1, P2 comma P1, can you please guide there? If I change the order P2 comma P1, can you please confirm which method will get the chance first? I respond. Which method will get the chance first? P2 method. P2 method. If P2 doesn't contain, then only P1 method will get the chance. But which method will get the chance? P2 method will get. Now have a look once, sir. Observe that. Now P2 method is going to come. So Python support multiple inheritance or not? Yes, happily Python can provide support, but Java can't provide support for multiple inheritance. So very important question for the interview room. Please take a bit very special care. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, now there is very important point I want to explain related to multiple inheritance. Sir, do you know interview person? So is always trying to play the games with you about this multiple inheritance word. You have to take a bit special care. He will ask the question, is Java provide support for multiple inheritance in classes or not? What answer you can tell? No chance at all. Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance with respect to classes. But in interfaces it is acceptable, but in classes not possible. Okay, like. Then interview person may ask the question. Same, he is trying to create confusion in the interview room. Do you know, every class in Java is the child class of? Every class in Java is the child class of object class, either directly or indirectly. It is the child class of object class. Correct, right? Now, interview person, what is going to ask is, sir, I have one class is there. Here one class is there. Class A extends B, sir. Class A extends B. Java provides support for multiple inheritance even in classes also. Like interview person is trying to explain, sir, class A is the child of B, sir. A is the child of B. Just now you told every class in Java is the child of object. Now for A, how many parent classes are there? 2 parent classes, man. Java provide support for multiple inheritance even in classes also. Like that, interview person will trying to explain. Then what you have to do? First thing you have to give left and right to that interview person. Okay, because the reason is it is not the thing which is going to be happen. Sir, what internally what thing is happening? Very simple, sir. Observe carefully. If I am writing a class A, yes, sir. If our class does not extend any other class, I am not extending any other class. If our class won't extend any other class, then only our class is the direct child class of object class. Are you getting? If our class won't extend any other class, then only it is the direct child class of object class. Clear for all of you, right? So suppose if our class extends any other class. Are you getting? Class A extends B. Class A extends B. Sir, then our class is indirect child class of object class. Remember, A is the child of B is the child of object. Are you getting? B is the child of object. So, whenever we are extending another class, then our class is not a direct child class of object. Our class is indirect child class of object. So, in this scenario, multiple inheritance is not. What is this type of inheritance? Right? A is child of B is the child of object. This is called multi-level inheritance. Are you getting? What is this one, sir? Multi-level inheritance. Interview person, so by showing this one, observe that. Interview person, by showing this one, boss, multiple inheritance is possible even in classes also. Like he's going to explain, give left and right. It is not the thing which is going to be happen, and it is the thing which is going to be happen, which is called what? Multi-level inheritance. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, up to this, we cover what are various types of inheritance, and a special discussion happened on multiple inheritance. There is one more type of inheritance is there, sir. What is that? Is cyclic inheritance. What is that concept, sir? Cyclic inheritance. Such type of concept not supported in Java. But anyway, what is the meaning? Why it is not required? Observe that. Here I am taking class A. Class A extends A, sir. Are you getting? Class A extends A. One scenario. Class A extends B. Class A extends B. Class B extends A. Class A extends B. Class B extends A. Sir, first observe, A extends A. A is child class of A. A extends B. B extends A. So, A is the child of B. B is the child of A. Now take very special care about this terminology, right? Sir, in this case, do you know, if I am trying to do either first one or second one, compiler will give left and right, because this type of inheritance is called cyclic inheritance, which is not supported in Java. Okay, not only in Java, sir, everywhere cyclic inheritance is not supported because it is really not required. Really not required. Why it is not required? Observe that. Observe that. If I can take class C extends P, sir. Class C extends P. What the meaning of that? Sir, for the P, I am creating child class. Whatever members are there in the P, I want, sir. I don't want to rewrite again. All members of P, can you please make it available to C? For that purpose, for the code reusability purpose, I am creating object. I am creating child class, right? Now observe, in this case observe, class A extends A. Sir, all members of A, I want to A class. All members of A, I want to A class. All members of A are already available in the A class. Why you are writing? Why you are writing like this? Immediately compile time error we are going to get. The members of A already available inside A. Why you are taking this one? Unnecessary, sir, extra code. That's why compiler won't accept. Now here observe, class A extends B. Sir, all members of B are required to A. All members of B required to A. Next, class B extends A. All members of A required to the B. A required B members, B required A members. If A required B members, B required A member, why you are taking two classes? Better to take a single class. Are you getting? Better to take one single class only, because A required B, B required A. We are not required to take two classes. So all the members only single class is enough. Clear for all of you, right? So that's why cyclic inheritance is not really required. This type of inheritance is called cyclic, which is not really required. That's why Java won't provide support for cyclic inheritance. Not only Java, even Python also won't provide support for that. Now have a look once, sir. Observe carefully. Here I'm taking just let me go for class A extends class A. Sir, here extends, sir, one minute. Class A extends A. Let me save this code. A.java, like this I'm taking. Let me compile this code. Java C, A.java. Sir, observe, class A extends A. Class A extends A. Immediately, cyclic inheritance involving A, like that compile time error you are going to get. Similarly, class A extends B. Class B extends A. Class B extends A. Observe that. Immediately, compile time error you are going to get. Here class A extends B. Cyclic inheritance involving A. That's why. So what is a cyclic inheritance? Why Java won't provide support? Why it is not really required? Clear for all of you, right?